$15,990. That's the price Tesla promised for the Model 2. But leaked prototypes reveal stripped-down features: single headlights, cloth seats, manual adjustments, no sunroof. Industry insiders now whisper the real price could hit $30,000 or even $40,000. So here's the question: is Tesla about to break the promise that made millions of us believers? With BYD crushing the budget EV market and Tesla insurance running double the cost of gas cars, can a bare-bones Model 2 at twice the promised price actually survive? Let's dive right in. Let's start with what Tesla isn't advertising. Those prototypes spotted in Palo Alto? Single headlight clusters replacing the full light bar from Model Y. Smaller, cheaper, less illumination. Tesla calls it simplification. But here's what that actually means. You're getting less light coverage on dark roads to shave costs. The front bumper camera stays because FSD features sell, but the panoramic glass roof? Gone. Fixed roof only. Now, 18-inch aero wheels sound efficient, and they are. Lower tire costs, better range. But paired with manually adjustable mirrors, single-axis seats, and no tire pressure monitoring, we're not talking about strategic cost reduction anymore. We're talking about a fundamentally different vehicle class. Is this still the Tesla you fell in love with? Or is this Tesla building a car for a market that doesn't want Tesla anymore? Here's where the math gets brutal. The original script mentions $2,200 just for upgrades beyond cloth seats. Think about that. If the base Model 2 starts at $15,990 with cloth seats, manual everything, and a 250-mile range, what happens when you want the 310-mile battery? Another $3,000? $5,000? Tesla's never sold a car without upselling. Model 3 starts at one price, but nobody actually buys that version. The average transaction price runs $10,000 to $15,000 higher after options. So when industry watchers whisper $30,000 to $40,000 final price, they're not guessing. They're reading Tesla's playbook. The question isn't whether Tesla will upsell you. It's how much you'll pay to avoid driving the absolute base model. And here's the twist nobody's talking about. Tesla insurance costs are running double that of comparable gas cars right now. You save on the purchase price, then bleed money on insurance. Does a $15,990 sticker price mean anything if you're paying $2,400 per year in insurance versus $1,200 for a Toyota Corolla? Tesla promises the Model 2 will hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 6 seconds. That's 0.6 seconds slower than Model Y, but still faster than a Corolla's 8 to 10 seconds. Sounds good, right? But let's add context. BYD's Seagull does 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds and costs $11,000 in China. Their Dolphin hits similar numbers at $14,000. Both offer comparable range, better build quality, and they're already dominating markets Tesla wants to enter. So here's the uncomfortable question. If Tesla delivers 6-second acceleration at $30,000, while BYD delivers 7.5 seconds at $11,000, who actually wins the affordability war? The 310-mile range claim uses a 53 kilowatt-hour LFP battery pack. That's smaller than Model 3's 60 to 75 kilowatt-hours, yet Tesla claims comparable range through aerodynamic bodywork, lightweight structure, low-resistance tires, and intelligent energy management. Translation: the car is so stripped down and optimized that it can squeeze more miles from less battery. But what happens in real-world conditions? Cold weather? Highway speeds? 5 years of battery degradation? That 310 miles could become 220 miles fast. Are buyers ready for that reality? Here's where things get fascinating. Tesla's betting on LFP, lithium iron phosphate, because it's cheap, safe, and proven. But the original content hints at something bigger. Aluminum-ion batteries. Aluminum-ion promises ultra-fast charging. We're talking 150 to 200 miles in 10 to 15 minutes. That's game-changing. Abundant materials, lower costs, higher safety margins. But here's the catch. Energy density is lower than LFP. To maintain 310 miles of range, the battery pack gets bigger and heavier, which kills efficiency, which requires a bigger battery, which adds weight, a vicious cycle. So Tesla faces a choice. Stick with proven LFP at 310 miles and $15,990 baseline. Or gamble on aluminum-ion with 230 to 260 miles, but ultra-fast charging. Most Americans drive 40 miles daily, so 230 miles works. But try selling shorter range, faster charging to customers who've been conditioned to expect 300-plus miles. Can Tesla reprogram consumer expectations, or will they cave to market pressure and abandon the affordability promise entirely? Here's the conspiracy theory angle. What if Tesla's already decided? What if those prototypes are deliberately stripped down to set expectations so low that when the final version launches at $28,000 with decent features, everyone celebrates instead of complaining? Classic anchoring bias. Show you the worst version first, then sell you the upgraded version at double the price, and you feel like you got a deal. Elon claims 42 million Model 2 units over the vehicle's lifetime. That's more than Model 3 and Model Y combined. The new 50,000-ton Gigapress replaces 70 separate components with 2 large die-cast pieces, cutting costs by 40%. On paper, it's brilliant. But let's inject reality. Tesla's current production capacity across all factories is roughly 2 million vehicles per year. To hit 42 million Model 2 units over, say, a 10-year production run, they'd need to produce 4.2 million Model 2s annually. That means doubling total production capacity while still manufacturing Model 3, Model Y, Cybertruck, and Semi. Where are these factories? When do they break ground? How many billions in capital expenditure? Or is that 42 million figure another Elon exaggeration? Remember full self-driving next year for the past 8 years? Remember the Roadster 2020 launch that still hasn't happened in 2025? When Musk throws out numbers like 42 million, we need to ask, is this a target, a fantasy, or a stock price manipulation tool? BYD isn't just competing, they're obliterating Tesla in the mass market segment. Their Seagull, Dolphin, and Yuan Plus offer comparable specs at half the price. They're not prototype promises, they're production vehicles selling by the millions right now. Tesla's advantage has always been software, charging infrastructure, and brand prestige. But when you strip a Model 2 down to cloth seats and manual mirrors to hit a price point, you're not selling prestige anymore. You're selling transportation. And in the transportation game, BYD wins on price, build quality, and availability. So, what's Tesla's play? Banking on American brand loyalty? Hoping tariffs keep Chinese EVs expensive? Or genuinely believing their Gigapress manufacturing advantage creates an unbeatable cost structure? Because if it's the latter, they better hit that $15,990 price. Anything above $20,000, and they're just another expensive EV in a market flooded with cheaper options. Here's what it comes down to. Tesla built its empire on being aspirational. The Model S made EVs cool. The Model 3 made them attainable. But the Model 2, if it launches as a stripped-down penalty box at $30,000, it's neither cool nor attainable. It's just another compromise in a market that doesn't reward compromises anymore. Can Tesla actually deliver a desirable vehicle at $15,990? Or will they do what every automaker does? Advertise the fantasy, then sell the reality at whatever price the market will bear? The prototypes are real. The testing is happening. But until we see an actual price tag on an actual production vehicle, we're all just believing in promises. What do you think? Will Tesla hit $15,990? Or is this the biggest pricing bait and switch in automotive history? Drop your predictions in the comments. So here's the answer. The Model 2 isn't a bait and switch. It's a test. Tesla's testing whether we'll accept affordable, redefined as $25,000 to $35,000, not the $15,990 promise. Why this matters? This moment splits the EV industry in two. Premium brands betting on tech versus volume players winning on pure economics. The Model 2's final price reveals which strategy survives 2025 to 2030 mass adoption. What's next? Watch Tesla's earnings call. If Musk pivots to accessible pricing instead of $15,990, the shift is confirmed. If he doubles down, we're seeing either manufacturing genius or financial disaster. The bigger truth? Whoever delivers a $20,000 EV with 300 miles and fast charging wins the next billion customers. Right now, Tesla's manufacturing innovation versus BYD's scale versus battery breakthroughs that could flip everything overnight. This is Tech Revolution, tracking every move in the EV wars. Your prediction, $15,990 or $30,000? Drop it below. The affordable EV revolution isn't coming. It's here. The only question is, who's driving it? Tesla's long-awaited $16,000 EV is finally here. Powered by a $2,786 battery that delivers up to 280 miles of range. But how did Tesla pull this off? How can a car this cheap rival vehicles twice its price? Behind the scenes, something extraordinary is happening in Giga, Texas, where Tesla claims it can build one every 5 seconds. Is this real innovation or just bold marketing? Let's dive right in. When you look at the $16,000 Tesla, it's tempting to think it's just another promise, another bold claim from Elon Musk that sounds too good to be true. But this time, it's different. This time, the numbers line up, because behind this shockingly low price lies a chain of breakthroughs so radical that even Tesla's critics are struggling to explain how it's possible. The core of it all is the battery. Tesla has always said the battery is the most expensive part of an electric car. But what if that no longer mattered? Reports confirm that the new Model 2 uses a 53 kilowatt-hour pack, costing only $2,786 to produce. Nearly 1/3 of what traditional automakers still pay. The secret isn't magic, it's chemistry. Tesla turned to CATL's latest generation of LFP cells, lithium iron phosphate,